What's up guys, Toby here with another video. Today I want to talk to you about the Blu Life XL. And I'm going to probably make a shorter video than I had hoped or planned. But I recently shared with you the Blu R1 HD. It's a 5-inch 720p phone available through Amazon in multiple configurations and multiple prices. The one that I had was the highest end, the highest specs and the most expensive R1 HD. It was $110 and it had 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. Except for some poor cameras and poor speaker quality, the phone performed phenomenally. And I pretty much went ahead and called it the budget phone of the year. What I wanted to do though is find a phone for those of us that are interested in having a larger screen. And that's when this phone came up. Best Buy had this for $110, exact same price as the R1 HD. So I went out, I picked one up, and I thought I would do the same experiment with this phone that I did with the R1 HD. My idea with the R1 HD, and if you haven't watched that video, I'll link it in the description below. I was going to spend a week with the R1 HD, a $100 smartphone. I pulled the SIM out of my Galaxy S7 Edge, and I put it in the R1 HD. 3 weeks later, I finally, begrudgingly, took the SIM card out of the R1 HD and did the video. Unfortunately, Blu did not fare so well with the Life XL. I used this phone for most of a day before the frustrations took over and I had to pull the SIM and put it back in the box. This phone, while it looks a lot like the R1 HD, it has a similar design aesthetic. It has dual SIM support, removable battery, has a 720p 5.5-inch screen. It sounds good on paper up to that point. But then you start uncovering, it only has 1 gig of RAM. It only has 8 gigs of internal storage. According to the box, I don't know if you can see this at the bottom of the box, it's not even LTE. It says 4G HSPA+, and that definitely showed in the speed test. The way they have the storage configured in this phone, I could only, even with 8 gigs, I should be able to download a couple of apps. I almost immediately had to start moving things to the SD card and uninstalling anything that I could. The phone just simply underperforms in every category. So other than having a larger screen, every other aspect of the Blu Life XL is inferior to the Blu R1 HD. So while I would like to put this video together and tell you the positives of the Blu Life XL, I really can't do that. The one thing that I would say is, being that it came from Best Buy, it's easy for me to return it. That's probably about the biggest positive I can give you for the Blu Life XL. Now, I do want to say this. Blu uses the word Life and the XL moniker in lots of their phones, little variations and differences. So while I don't want the experience I had with this phone to deter you from considering other Blu devices, I've reviewed a few and I'm sure I will review many more. But this is simply Blu Life XL. That phone is the one that's available through Best Buy, and I just simply cannot recommend this phone over the R1 HD just because it has a larger screen. If you haven't watched my video for the R1 HD, I'll link it in the description below. It is head and shoulders above this device as far as one that you would be happy with performance. So again, sorry Blu, we missed the mark on this one. It doesn't mean the next one we look at won't be better. And I'm going to keep an eye out and try to find you guys a great larger screen alternative to the R1 HD, staying in the same price range. So again, thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. If you like the videos that I produce, please feel free to subscribe. And of course, like the videos, leave comments. I'll try to answer any questions I can. And until next time, thanks for tuning in.